It's Tuesday, June 25th. Here's what's coming up on the mayor's office. At the very end of their careers, whose career do you think you're going to want? Would you want more? Bryce Harper
Wow.
or Mike Trout?
That is a tough question.
And I'm in love with this good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top. Keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. The good life. Good life. Oh, good life. Good life. Good life. Yeah.
Boom, coming in hot, Chinch. What's going on, dude?
Here we go, man. The summer tour continues. The Casey tour of the United States of America continues. We are currently in a similar area to where I am right now, I believe.
Yeah, I'm in Woodridge, New Jersey right now at the Element Hotel.
Nice, very nice. Element Hotel. And
Sarah's Jersey radar goes up like, "Yeah, tell people where we're at. They're gonna show up in the lobby." I'm like, no one recognizes me in a tri-state area. No one's coming into the Element Hotel. Okay?
yeah, people
Although
from
I did get recognized in the I was doing my back stretches this morning and in the weight room, the guy's like, "Hey, you Sean Casey?" I'm like, "Yeah." The Cincinnati Reds. He goes, "I'm a big Cardinal fan." I'm like, "Oh, no way." So like that's the only time I recognize.
I love how the fans have to tell you that they don't root for your team. That happens a lot, right? It's like, oh yeah, well I'm a Devil Race.
That they don't root for it.
yeah, they no, they tell you that. Well, I'm a Devil Race fan. Well, who cares? I was a Red.
The best is this, dude. When you're playing for the Reds or something, and you leave your buddies 6 tickets, or my family's like, well, I got to root for the Yankees. I'm just going for the game. I want to be like, who do you know on the Yankees, or who do you know on the Brewers, or you're a big Cardinal fan. Who do you know on the Cardinals? Like, you're my family. You're my friends. Like, you know me. Like, wherever I go, you're a fan. If I'm with the Reds, you're a Reds fan. If I'm with the Indians, you're an Indian. If I'm with the Red Sox, the Yankees, but stop with the, okay, it's different when you don't know somebody. When you don't know somebody, like my cousin Jimmy Cali. You better be listening to Jimmy. I go down there, we're playing. Jimmy's like, hey, I can't stand the Yankees. Go Marlins. I'm like, what do you know on the Marlins, Jimmy? Who do you know? Jazz Chisholm? You don't know anybody. You root for your cousin. I'm blood.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Hey, man, Jess rooted for the Yankees when you were on the Yankees. She's a huge Mets fan. She's at the Mets now. I'll throw a Mets hat on if I'm going to the stadium where my wife works.
Exactly, dude. I'm gonna root. I mean, because of Jess, I root for the Mets. Got Booney over there, root for the Yankees, and you like the Yankees, whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm with you, man.
Jeez.
All right, let's talk about other guys that we can root for, man. Dude, your Reds, Elly De La Cruz continues to put up some of the most insane highlights that we've ever seen on a baseball field. I mean, he got to second base on a ground ball up the middle, and that wasn't even the coolest thing that he did last night. Like, he hit a ball into the grown man's territory that only you and a few people have seen hit there last night.
Dude.
Into the ball.
Well, he hit a ball on top, like up where the smokestacks are of the ship there in Great American Ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen only one person do that. Adam Dunn did it twice.
Right.
And Adam Dunn hit it over. So think about Elly De La Cruz last night, hit it up there. And John Stedak went absolutely nuts about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the call. He's got great power, great speed, but I have seen Adam Dunn hit 2 balls over the black. But when I was playing, the smokestacks and the boat wasn't there yet. It was just that like black. That wasn't even a restaurant either. It's like so random. It's like this. Like we're like, what is that? It's like it's a conference room. I'm like, what are we doing? Like who builds a couple $100 million stadium, puts a conference room in dead center? Like let's clean that up. Anyway. Dunner hit it over that thing, dude. It bounced into the river out there, into the Ohio River, and literally, I think that's part of Kentucky. He hit it to another state.
It's unbelievable, dude. It's unbelievable. It's grown man territory. By the way, I think I know why the conference room is back there and not towards the front. those seats aren't as good, right? So if you work for the stadium, you're going to put all your offices and stuff in the back end of the stadium because you want to sell the tickets that are closer to the field.
No, you're right, dude. You're exactly right. That's exactly right. They just no, don't worry about those ones out there. You know.
Yeah, man. We're seeing some guys do some things. We're seeing athleticism. Let's put it that way. Baseball is extremely athletic right now. Athletes playing baseball. There's another guy. I saw you on Central this morning. You look great, by the way, in that dark. What was that? What do we call that suit?
It was like a little maroonish, pinkish.
Yeah, it was a good look. Very good look. And you did a little breakdown on Jarren Duran, dude, of the Red Sox. I knew he was good, but like your tape says it all, man. Explain why this guy is so good at baseball.
Well, it says a ton, dude. This guy is like, if you're not paying attention, you know, he's one of the best players in the game. He's the best base runner in the game. He on the metrics, he is one of the best defenders in the game. But behind Dalton Varsho, he's right there for DRS, you know, defensive run saved. He's number 2 with 10. And dude, this guy's OPS in the last 14 games is one of the best in baseball. Like rivals like, you know, Judge and, you know, Harper, the guys that are just dominating. And his OPS over the last, I want to say 2 years, is up there with the tops in baseball. So it's, and his WAR, he's got the 4th best WAR in the game. Now listen to the guys ahead of him. This is incredible. Gunnar Henderson's at like a 5.6. Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Jarren Duran, and Juan Soto. That's the top 5 WARs this season, dude.
Wow.
So like, I haven't been paying attention. I mean, I know he's a good ball player, but until I did a deep dive today in MLB Central, I didn't realize how good he really is. This guy is an absolute stud.
Yeah, dude.
And I did a comp at the end. I was trying to think. It's like when you hear him talk and you look at him play the game, like you got to love when you see people play the game like Pete Rose. The guy's full tilt, all out, like kind of the modern day Charlie Hustle to me.
I love it. It's evident by his statistics. He's leading the league in doubles and triples. So he's right.
He has 10 triples, dude.
10 triples right out of the box. He's a danger. He is a danger. And he's got 7 bombs on top of that, 37 ribbies, 20 bags. You said he's stealing bases. He's metrically, like you said, a base runner. He is maybe the best base runner right now. Like
he's the best base runner in baseball, metric.
Man, that's legit. And guess what? That Red Sox team's no joke, dude. They are playing hard. Let me pull up some standings.
Yeah, what's their record, Chinch? I think they're like 43 and 37, or they're there.
Let's go. Let's look it up.
They're not just over 500, I believe. I believe
they're 43 and 36, dude. They're
43 and 30. They're 7 games over.
3 in a row they have won. They are in it to win it, dude. They are basically. You got the Orioles 6.5 games up in the AL wild card. The Twins are a half game up. Now this can all move back and forth because the Yankees and the Orioles are close. The Twins and the Guardians are close. The Red Sox are there, and the Royals are a half game behind them. Nobody after that. 4 games back are the Rays after that. Red Sox are in the heat of the. I mean, they are a playoff contending team without question right now.
Yeah, they are in it, dude. That is a good ball club, and I tell you what, you got to give Alex Cora a ton of credit for getting those guys ready to play. Tanner Houck has been a huge surprise this year in that rotation. One of the best pitchers in the game. You know, top to bottom, Devers is swinging it, you know, the way he always does. But that offense is better than you think. But Jarren Duran is better than I really realized until I dove into those numbers. This guy's an absolute stud.
Yeah. I got a tough question for you right now, too, though. Speaking of absolute studs, Bryce Harper last night drove in 5 runs, another bomb. That team, if you look at a lot of the power rankings, they keeps going back and forth between like the Yankees and the Phillies. I think right now the Phillies are probably the best team in the league, and Bryce Harper is the main reason why. This guy is a perennial MVP candidate. He got almost overshadowed the first half of his career by a guy named Mike Trout. So I got to pose a very difficult question for you. At the very end of their careers, whose career do you think you're going to want? Would you want more? Bryce Harper or Mike Trout?
That is a tough question. And two polar. I mean, how incredible is this? Two polarizing figures, two of the best generational players came in at the exact same time into this game. Harper and Trout pretty much arrived on the scene at the same time, which is incredible. Dude, I don't know, man. I mean, Trout's got the MVP, so does Harper. Trout, is the modern day Mickey Mantle. I mean, I think that's how we look at it. But you look at Harper's numbers too. I mean, they're incredible. I mean, top to bottom, it seems like he continues to get better with age. But I think when you look at the whole thing, I mean, don't you want to go to the postseason at the end of the day? I think that's the only thing I would say about their careers is, I mean, Trout probably is maybe a slightly better player because he's one of the greatest ever,
Yes.
kind of thing. But Harper just continues to get better. And I think one of the biggest things as you age, you got to find a way to stay on the field, right? And so I think with the postseason, I'm going to have to probably say I maybe lean into Harper's career right now.
Yeah. Now,
just because I want to see Mike Trout in the postseason at some point.
Right. Now, let me digress a little bit. Mike Trout, statistically, his numbers are off charts, beyond off charts. We just saw the passing of Willie Mays. Like Mike Trout has some Willie Mays type seasons. I mean, the OPS is out of control.
What is his career OPS?
His career OPS is 991, and that's what the last 2 years in 23 and 24 he was in the 800s, and 2022 was 999. And that was like one of his lower ones, dude. You're looking at 1071, 1088, 1083. I mean, that 4-year stretch he had is maybe the best stretch anybody's ever had in baseball statistically. So we're not taking away from Mike Trout here, but it's just Harper's just in. I feel like Harper's had more fun of a career. If you're the player, he's having more fun. Mike Trout, there's been a lot of frustration. He hasn't had a great team around him. And like you said, if we saw him in a postseason, we'd be have a totally different story. It's just,
if Trout's in the postseason, this isn't even a conversation.
I think you're right.
This isn't even, hey, what would you rather have? If Trout has been in the postseason a few times, Trout is just, like I said, incredible. But so's Harper.
Yeah.
But Harper, like when you think of Harper's career, you're thinking to the postseason run a couple years ago when he hit that 3-run homer to win it in the 8th, and Philly almost came down the bank. There's so many moments you're thinking of Bryce Harper postseason last year, the way he's going about, trying to get back to the World Series. So those unfortunately, those are the moments you think about with Derek Jeter. Would Derek Jeter be Derek Jeter had he not won 4 championships? Had been Mr. November, had the clutch hits that he had, it'd have been a nice career. You'd be like, this guy's a great player, 3,000 hits, so, I just, like I said, we want to see Trout in the postseason because I think it's just going to elevate him to another status.
Yeah. Get healthy, Mike. We miss you. Yeah. We miss, that's the defining thing of this. We miss Mike Trout so much right now. I miss him.
The game is so much better when he's in it.
Yeah, there you go. Well, there we go. Perfect. Good answer there. All right. You got a Subway series. You're going, when you heading over to the
I'm going to the game tonight. Yeah. We're taking the girls, taking my daughters and Sarah, and my buddy Doug and his son Jay. We're going up to Yankees Mets, man. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, now you were the former hitting coach, and Aaron Boone, the manager of the Yankees, is one of your best friends. You've become very close friends with the other manager on the Mets.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be tough for you to root. You're just going to root for the people. You're not rooting for any team tonight, I would assume.
I'm gonna go. I can't wait to see Mendoza. Can't wait to see Booney. I must admit though, like being the coach of the Yankees, knowing those guys firsthand makes me. I mean, I feel like I'm a Yankee fan. You know what I mean? Like I am. Because those guys, you feel like when you're in it with those guys, you connect. Your souls connect because you're out there every day. So.
Yeah,
I kind of root for the Yankees tonight, bro. But I'm rooting for Jess and her job and your mortgage payment.
That's good too. That's important too. Hey, book a guest or two, man. Get Volpe on. Talk to him.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see what I can do. I'm just gonna go out there on the field and say, "Hey, James, would have talked about Mayor's Office podcast."
Nice. All right, have a great time tonight. Maybe just.
What about you? Are you coming to the game, dude?
Tonight I can't. It's my dad's birthday, man. He's 82 years old. I ain't missing that. Big Al.
Dr. Chinch.
There you go.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
So Jess is actually leaving the stadium. She's not going to be there for the Subway Series because she's coming in, but tomorrow she'll be there. I might go tomorrow. I think it's a showcase game tomorrow, actually, too. Harold told
Is
me
it?
he's going to be there, and
Oh yeah, I think it is. I think you're right.
Cliffy Floyd's going to be in town too. I haven't seen Cliff in so long.
Oh
so
yeah, Cliffy's the best.
best dude, coolest dude on the planet. Nice. All right, you guys have a great time. You got the whole family around there.
Yep.
I love it.
All right, brother. Have a great night with your dad. Happy birthday to him. Everybody out there, thanks for listening. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you, brother.
Love you.